kind of that, I don't want to call it, it's almost kind of solitude in a way. And the difficulty of meeting, isolation, and the difficulty of meeting people. Some people you really, really connect with, and then you may not ever see that person ever again. And that almost happens on a pretty regular basis when you're traveling. Well, maybe not for you, but for me, I know that there's like plenty of people out there that like that I've met that I feel like super close with.
So why didn't you stay in touch with them?
Well, no, I do still stay in touch, but it's not the same, you know, when you're not face to face.
I want to add here, and this goes back to the networking topic. You meet someone. So I, Irini, meet Lauren today on this auspicious, beautiful sunny day.
I knew you were gonna say that. I knew you were gonna say that.
I wish you could say venerable if we're gonna use the Sri Lankan term. The venerable Lauren.
Venerable Lauren.
Sorry.
Lady Lauren. Sorry, I'm sweating all over you. It's very hot today.
Very.
Anyway, so we met on this afternoon. We've exchanged Instagram handles. We have sort of figured out that we're all like-minded people with similar interests, perhaps similar goals. Who knows? Part of networking is also having the desire to stay in touch with people. This doesn't mean obviously every day checking in and giving calls. Does anyone ever call? I call all the time. My friends are like, hello? Is everything okay?
Are you gonna start calling?
I might call you.
Okay. Are we going to the video call at least? Because I don't, the voice calls, I
video
don't
calls,
really like
everything.
much.
I'm just saying, networking is also effort. It's not just
It's a
meeting
relationship.
people.
It's not just suddenly calling, oh hi, I need to ask for a favor. Like,
well, yeah, for sure. And so, but how do you handle that? I guess impermanence is really what it comes down to. If you wanted to get like Buddhist about it, how do you handle that? The impermanence of kind of where you're staying and moving around and some of the identity stuff that you're talking about. Because I know that for me, I deal with that. And I know a lot of people who travel do have it. You have a difficult time, and sometimes it kind of beats you up. It's like, man, I really like this place, but now I got to leave, and like I almost feel like a part of me is going to be left.
I think for me it's the excitement of the adventure. Like it's the unexpected. You don't know what's gonna happen next, and who you're gonna meet next, and what's gonna.
So you focus on the future. That's kind of how you handle it. It's like, well, the next step's gonna be really cool, and so that's how.
Your question is, how do you deal with the sort of sadness that goes along with leaving a place of you behind when you leave space?
Leaving a place of you behind, and then also friends. Even if you have their Instagram handles, even if you have their WhatsApp. You know that you're not, I mean, you may still stay in touch to a degree, but you're still like, you miss stuff. Like when I left Istanbul, I felt very much like Istanbul, even Santorini to a degree. When I left, I went to Vietnam for a while. When I left Vietnam, I cried. Like, there's a...
I cry after 3 days of being with a host family.
Yeah, there's some of those things,
I get extremely attached.
I was going to say that...
So how do you guys deal with it?
I think this is part of the negative part of being so elastic. That I don't know what that feels like.
Oh, so you have, okay.
I don't know what that, and I was thinking, and you know, you're explaining it so articulately. You're so articulate in explaining it, and I'm sort of like thinking, like, what? And I don't think that I feel this, which is really sad. You know, that's
like a modern
Seneca. That's a part of emotion that I maybe can't tap into because it's sort of what I've always had.
But I'm
because I was raised in 3 cities.
Yeah.
I was constantly raised, like I was moving in this triangular fashion being raised.
I think that's why, because you are a very sensitive, emotional
And I'm
person.
very sensitive. Like I have a lot of emotions and very in touch with them. Like be in touch with your emotions. Fuck toxic masculinity. Excuse my language.
I do, I've had to take on some of my toxic masculinity on this trip. On that biking trip, I was faced with a lot of things that were actually just hurting me. At the end of the day, it's like it pisses some people off and it hurts me. But anyway,
I think.
How do you handle it?
Well, I cry a lot.
Okay.
She uses her friends for support.
But I use my very good friends like Elena for support. But I think humans get over things way quicker than we think we do. Way quicker.
Humans are so resilient.
We
do not understand.
Yeah, we're much more resilient than we think we are. So you just get over it, really.
Yeah.
But process it.
But you should process it.
You need to process it and just work through it.
Yeah,
and get over
don't
it.
ignore your
It's just
emotions.
so it's part of the process.
Not get over it, but come to
maybe not for
come to
everybody,
peace
but
with it. I would say not get over it because that means that it's khalas, it's out of you.
Yeah.
But it's not. It's a part of you, and you learn from it, and you grow from it. Growth.
Well,
if you took anything from this, it's growth.
Sweet. Well, thank you very much for your time. I know that you guys got to get going. This is probably 25 minutes. So if you made it to the end of this video, congratulations.
You better have.
Yeah.
Because you're going to learn a lot.
Shukran, habibi.
They can speak like a million languages between the two.
Islamu.
How many languages between the two?
No, she speaks more languages.
Yeah.
I only speak Arabic, English, and Greek, but not as fluently as
Her
I'd like
Greek
to.
is much better than what she's saying.
Okay, yeah.
It's self-taught
Well,
as
maybe
well.
not as good as
a
your
bit.
English, because you're right.
Self-taught.
Not as
Check out all her work, her reporting, and stuff like that.
Would it be cool if we tag both of you guys in the post?
Absolutely,
Okay, and then if anybody has any questions, I feel like these two would be more
Happy
than
to.
happy.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I mean, it's probably clear we like talking.
Yes,
Yeah.
do get in touch with us. We'll answer any questions, give advice. I do that all the time.
And especially for female followers,
Yeah.
right? Because I don't understand, right, all the dynamics around like safety and obviously
yes.
some of this stuff, right? So
Yeah.
I can't necessarily answer that.
Very good point.
We actually had a run-in the other day, which was unfortunate, but
So if you're a female who's aspiring to greater heights and you'd like to travel, I think that either of these two could probably would be more than happy.
and for anything
Right.
we've talked about or anything we haven't talked about, I'm sure that hit up Lauren, hit up us.
Yeah.
All right, have a good one.
Community.
Till next time.